just feel like I had to do this video, right, because Metroid Prime 4 is out. And it's like the whole of the internet is just coming for the game. It's not actually that great. It doesn't live up to the heights of the original Prime trilogy. People are moaning about NPCs. People are moaning about the bike, the open world, methods of traversal. People are moaning about everything. And I played the game expecting to play something that wasn't actually going to be that impressive. Everyone's chatting shit. Metroid Prime 4 is great. The game's not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the game's perfect and it's a 10 out of 10. But it certainly doesn't deserve all this energy around it that's going on right now. I think all the comments is just taken away from the game's shine, and I'm here to say that I'm loving Metroid Prime 4. It's bloody fantastic, and here are some of my first impressions on the game. Like I said, this video isn't long at all. I just want to bounce off some quick thoughts, first impressions that I've had of Metroid Prime 4. I've actually been playing the game for 9 or 10 hours now. I'm not going into any plot details, but I've unlocked 3 keys out of 5. I've done 3 dungeons out of 5. I think I'm almost halfway through. This is actually going to be a Metroid Prime I'm going to finish. I'm going to be honest, Metroid Prime is amazing, but I never finished it. Fucking solid. Metroid Prime 2, didn't enjoy it as much as 1 or 3. Didn't finish it. Metroid Prime 3, solid. Still didn't finish it. I did go buy Metroid Prime Remastered on the Switch when it got re-released again last year, a couple years ago. I did finish it this time. The game's solid. I'm enjoying Metroid Prime 4 a lot more. It's just a lot easier to get into. I don't actually have any gameplay footage because my capture card it's broken and I need to buy another one. I've just been recording clips from my Switch using the capture button and then just uploaded them to Twitter. So I will put some gameplay footage over this video, but the frame rate and the resolution is absolutely terrible. Nintendo, you need to fix that. You've compressed my video game footage to fuck. Oh my gosh, like it's compressed, but it's better than nothing. Anyway, here are some of my thoughts on Metroid Prime 4. The first thing that I want to address, because it's the thing that everybody was just blowing up about. Everybody online was just going absolutely insane about this. Everyone had an issue with it. Everyone was like, the game is ruined. What are Retro Studios doing? I want to talk about the NPCs in this game, specifically Miles. Can we all just leave Miles alone? Can we leave this guy alone, please? This guy's actually a lot of fun. I enjoy Miles. I can see why people are saying he's annoying. Like, he is constantly talking. He comes out with all these quips, all these wisecracks. He lightens the tone, though. He lightens the tone in the Metroid games. Because I'm going to be honest, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is almost bordering on survival horror. It's not a survival horror game, but I'm going to be honest, sometimes I'm walking down these corridors and I'm exploring the environments and the world, and I am scared. The game is super atmospheric. It's very tense at sometimes. It's not supposed to be, but I get scared when I play this game. The sound design, do you know what? This is part of the reason why I'm feeling like it's a survival horror game. There was one point where I was walking through like this eerie, frosty, snowy corridor. You know what I mean? The creepy music turns up, it builds up the ambience, the atmosphere, and the next minute also this bloody pipe burst, or the steam started coming out of it, but it shit me up. It shit me up. I don't even think that was supposed to be a jump scare moment. Sometimes you'll find a new area and you're exploring and it gets all dark, the lighting gets moody, like the music starts to elevate the tension, you hear noises everywhere, you're a bit on edge, and then Miles comes in and just starts making jokes and you're just like, it does ruin the atmosphere, but also at the same time, it breaks it up. Like any horror game, you don't want just pure horror. You need to have some lows to then make the highs more impactful. That's what Miles does.
I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful. Oh!
Like, and sometimes I genuinely just find it hilarious that this guy just chats so much shit during like these terrifying encounters. Again, not terrifying encounters, but there's a scene earlier on where we get attacked by like all these aliens. He's just in the background chatting shit. It's not annoying, I find it hilarious.
I'm just gonna stay out of your way. I can see the door, Samus. I'm good. I'm okay.
And also as well, I like just seeing like the human reaction to all this space shit.
Everything in this jungle trying to kill us.
I like him.
Did you just scan me? What does it say?
Miles helps me with the navigation. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I get lost. And not even sometimes, I get lost very easily in games, get disorientated very easily. I get lost a lot of time on Metroidvanias. The amount of times I've been lost on Hollow Knight, Silksong, Dead Cells, like, I just get lost. I get lost. That's just the way my brain works. Miles helps me with this.
Oh, and don't forget to stop by the save station.
And I'm not saying that I need my hand holding, and he doesn't have to get involved all the time, but I finished the second dungeon, went out into the open world, was driving around for a bit, and I got lost, got disorientated, didn't know what was next. And then he just chimes in, and then he was like, hey, if you're stuck, I recommend searching here. Thank you, Miles, you just put me on track, and then I found my destination, and I cracked on with the game. I love him. I actively go up to Miles and I talk to him. I press the A button to talk to Miles. I want to hear all his lines of dialogue. That's what I hear him. I talk to him. Every time I walk back after exploring a biome or a dungeon and I come back, Miles is all like, hey, welcome home. Like, he makes me happy. Is this the best looking Nintendo game ever? Yeah, probably. It's the art direction. Oh my. The graphics are jaw-droppingly stunning. The lighting on it, the textures are super sharp. The game looks stunning. The game looks stunning. It looks like a PlayStation 4 Pro game. It does. It looks like PlayStation 4 Pro. Like, Samus has never looked so realistic. Everything's beautiful. The metalwork on Samus's suit, the little tiny details that we expect from the Metroid Prime game, like on Samus's arm cannon. Like, if you go from a hot environment to a cold environment and you've got your ice gun equipped, like, you start to see all the steam coming off it. You start to see the ice frost upon your arm cannon. Like, it's a beautiful game. I do wish the game had ray tracing though. The game does need a little bit of ray tracing, just to really just give it that je ne sais quoi. I also played with mouse controls. The only time I've used mouse controls is with, what's that game called? Switch 2 Welcome Tour. I've not really used mouse controls with another game from since then. Like, I do hate keyboard and mouse. I don't play with keyboard and mouse, but I will play with mouse and Joy-Con because that combination is absolutely beautiful. The mouse controls on Metroid Prime 4 are sick! The position you get, the speed that you get with aiming, with your cursor, it's all fantastic. It's all a fantastic control method. I'm not gonna lie, my hand does get cramped. My hand gets cramped, man. Can't play with mouse controls for longer than 10 minutes, but the good thing about it, when you don't want to use the mouse control cursor anymore, you can just lift up your Joy-Con again and start using your right analog stick and buttons as normal. The transition from Joy-Con to mouse pointer controls, so seamless, like it doesn't even matter. So sometimes I'll be playing with the mouse controls and my hand won't get cramped, you know what I mean? I get the claw, but then I just flip my Joy-Con this way and I start playing normally until I encounter some enemies, whack the Joy-Con down again, mouse control, pop, 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 kill the enemies, carry on with my exploration. It's seamless, it's intuitive, and it's just another great addition. But I'll be honest, the game's not perfect. It's not a perfect game. It's not. The open world section that everybody's had an issue with, yeah, I give you that. I give you that. It's not that great. It's just boring. It's barren. As we all know, you get a bike in Metroid that you can drive around, called Viola. Weird ass name, but hey ho. You have a main central hub, which is the desert area, and then you've got different biomes in that desert area. But to get to them, you have to get on your bike and you have to drive around this open world desert, and there is nothing to do. It's empty. It's boring. There are a few enemies that pop up sometimes. Hard is the most challenging thing ever. You have to collect these green crystals, which has got something to do with the end game and something to do with the storyline. Okay. There are also little shrines that you can find, a la Breath of the Wild. So as you're roaming around the open world desert thing, you can find these little shrines and you go in them and then you complete like these little quick puzzles, and you might either get like upgrades for your bike or your power suit, whatever that may be. They're cool. There's nothing else really to do in there. And it's quite big. It's quite big and you just drive around doing nothing. Yeah, it's not that great. It doesn't feel as well produced, it doesn't feel as polished, it doesn't feel as fun to be in this desert as it does the rest of the game. There is like a massive stark difference. I feel like the world and the biomes and the environment, they're really detailed, they look absolutely amazing. Then you come out to the desert and it's just like this bland sheet of brown sand. Doesn't really do the game any favours. So I get it, the game does take a bit there, but it doesn't actually ruin the game. Do you know what I mean? You won't play this game thinking that I want to downmark my overall score of this game because this is shit. It doesn't actually devalue the game. It doesn't make the game any worse. It's just something that just isn't as polished as the other sections of the game. That's fine with me. One other thing that I just want to quickly moan about, the controls. I'm going to be honest, the controls are a bit finicky. There's this thing where you have to like, you can turn into a morph ball, and then you have to get like these psychic bombs. But to get the psychic bomb, you've got to turn into the morph ball, then you've got to press A to get the bomb up, and then you've got to come out your morph ball, then you've got to activate your psychic visor, and then you've got to hold the physic bomb. It's just not, it's not intuitive. It doesn't feel great, and it's a bit too complex for its own good. And I keep pressing the scanning button instead of the morph ball button. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I just feel like some of the controls in the game could be a little bit more simplified, that's all. But yeah, anyway, I've got 3 more hours left to play of this game. I am hoping to finish it within the next 10 hours. So we will see. Time will tell. Like I said, I've not finished the game, so my estimations of this game could go down, but I just want to say for the first, especially the opening 4 hours, incredible game. Fantastic. It's Metroid Prime. It's what I wanted. Great visuals, great atmosphere, great tension, great gameplay. I'm now 9 hours in and I'm enjoying the game like mad. Go out and buy it. No one's even played it. Oh my god, I'm looking at my friends list and no one's got this game. What's going on? Why are people not buying this game? Like, I know Metroid isn't that popular, but more people need to go out and buy this game because it is truly, it is a great game. Game of the year? Hell no. Do you know what I mean? Top 10 games of the year? Probably not. It's been a good year for games, to be honest, but the game's very good. Give it a try.